Hey everyone, today I want to do some reflections about the power of asking questions and letting go of being right so we can actually allow uncertainty, learn more, and be more confident. What do I mean by that? Well, what I mean is we live in a moment in the world that there's so much uncertainty, right? There's technology that is advancing. We have cryptocurrency, the economy is changing, blockchain, the way that people work is simply different. We don't know anymore what is exactly the formula to get something right. So whatever it is, the formula that used to work in the past, things are not working like that anymore. It's not exact science. It's not like mathematics that 1 plus 1 equals 2. It can be so many other results if we think how technology is happening nowadays and how everything's evolving and how entrepreneurship is also being led in a very different way. And why am I telling you this? Well, I just had this amazing client right now, the client call right now, and we were just talking about this because that really leads us to insecurity sometimes on how we're gonna deal with something, and we're afraid of taking the wrong decision, things like that, and trying to figure out what is the right path when there's not necessarily a right path. And it's way more about us being able to ask questions and welcome this kind of dialogue and uncertainty and the doubts that people might actually have about our products, about our services, about our brand, and just welcome that and actually say, hey, that is actually a great question. I'm gonna definitely reflect on this, and I can already reply to you this and this and that. So instead of people being afraid of being questioned and being having people doubting themselves or things like that, if we embrace those uncertainties and if we embrace more questions in a more receptive way, we might learn even more. And another thing, it's actually pretty great, and we should celebrate if people are coming to us with questions and objections or kind of doubts or even constructive criticism, because that already gives us the material to work on beforehand, before everything gets killed and we don't really know anymore what people are thinking. If you're able to already kind of process some sort of objections beforehand and make jokes about it or present it and create a storytelling behind it, you are getting ahead, and it will make it to people much easier to connect with you, with your brand, with your product or service, if they understand better, if you know what are the questions that they might have in advance. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about launching a project as well that is still MVP, minimum viable product, that is just that first version of it, that that kind of product that you're still feeling embarrassed about it, because in the end of the day you are going to get some feedbacks about it and then you can improve on it. Just welcome those uncertainties, welcome imperfections nowadays. It's better to track progression than perfectionism nowadays. And I've been learning this pretty much daily with YouTube. For example, this video right now being recorded at 2 a.m. and I'm looking like this, super exhausted, so I'm not really gonna be doing editing, didn't do any script. I just wanted to put this message out there. And this is progress. This is something that I hope that it's adding value for some of you. I hope it's gonna add value to my client, because I'm definitely gonna forward to him later on. And it's progress. It's 40 second, I think, video, and that means that I'm almost halfway in my challenge and I'm not dropping it, even though I'm exhausted and I wish I could just sleep. So let's just keep those things in mind. Let's ask more questions as well. Let's allow ourselves to ask more questions, especially if we are in doubt, instead of just presenting ourselves as knowing all the answers and knowing everything related to our product and service, and as well of the cause that we are working on. If we can just ask more questions for the target audience and to the people that are working with us. We might actually also allow ourselves to learn even more about what we're doing and really grow and allow the collective intelligence to emerge. And guess what? The future is coming, and it's always this revolution. No one knows. A lot of things are uncertainty. So it's better to embrace it now and just be sure and confident in that way, in your own position, and that you're guiding this new future, even not knowing, but you're still there, embracing it, and like going ahead in the front, kind of like researching the field, asking more questions and learning more and more and more. No one knows some answers, so we should just embrace that and continue moving forward, continue building, continue learning and growing with each other. So it's all okay. I hope you like this video. Let me know in the comments what kind of like questions you've been asking yourself lately. What are you in doubt sometimes, or that you might be lacking in confidence? And let's all help each other. You can share your thoughts here in the comment, and I always reply to them. I'm also going to be doing Q&A quite soon next week or the weekend. And yes, life is uncertain actually. So please subscribe to the channel, let me know. And I'm also going to be doing one specific video more about asking questions and how we can actually be better coach of ourselves, of others, and how that also allows so much more growth and knowledge to emerge. Keep your eyes here, subscribe, and see you soon. Bye bye.